Welcome to opening day here at Waterboard Oval. We have the Tigers taking on the Whitesox on the first weekend of baseball here in Newcastle. Damo, I can see you're in the chat there, mate. The ground's looking absolutely mint. Let me know if my sound's alright, buddy. Alright, starting lineups for the Tigers. Michael Campbell in centre field, Kurt Eden behind the dish, Jackson McAlpine at shortstop, Dylan McMasters at third base, Dylan Wright at left, Matthew Hudson at first base, Ryan Hudson at right, Justin Norman at second base, and on the hill, Jason McAdam. Yeah, thanks for that, Damo. Good to hear, buddy. Hope you enjoy the game and hope you feel better soon. For the White Sox, Tyler Dodd leading off at right field, Corey Pringle at second base, Nick Dimmers, Harry Mahoney at centre, Sam Ashby, Jonathan Hall, Angus Ping, Cal Davies on the mound, and Noah Wainwright. Up to bat for White Sox, the right fielder, Tyler Dodd. Starts us off with a strike, called strike over the corner. Good start for Jace McAdam. Ground ball on the left side over to shortstop for out number one. Corey Pringle to the plate for White Sox. White Sox second baseman. One's down and away for ball one. Gets that one over for strike one. Outside edge. Change piece to the left side, third base. Oh, we have an umpire down. I'm not sure what happened here. It's a ground ball to third base for the second out. Brian might have tripped over his feet there. Does look like he's all right. He's dusting himself up. Looks like he's okay. Two out here for the Tigers. Beautiful day here at Waterboard. The sun is out. I've actually gone to the right-hand side of the scorer's box today to get a bit of shade. She's blaring out there. Two out here for the Tigers. McAdam been punching that zone early. Ball one just up. McAdam asking that one if it's just up. I think that one was a fair way up. Well, there's the first hit of the year. Dimmers with a hit to centre field. Just plop that one in. Harry Mahoney to the plate. The White Sox centre fielder, 2 out here in the top of 1. Long hold and gets over strike 1. Halloway putting the signals on at third for White Sox. Short lead over at 1. That one's crushed. Centre right. He's going to be extras. No, there's going to be a play at the plate. No throw by Hudson. White Sox score 1. Two out here for the Tigers. Big swing and fouls that one off. Sam Ashby, the White Sox first baseman, 1 strike. Big lead over there at second. Gadam keeps him close. Two out here with the runner at 2. Short hold for McAdam. That one must have just missed the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1. Curveball fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes now for Ashby. Two, a runner on 2 with 2 out. Swing and a miss for strike 3. White Sox get off to a good start, scoring 1 in the top of the first. And let's go through the White Sox lineup once again. All right, Cal Davies on the mound, Noah Wainwright behind the dish, Sam Ashby at first, Corey Pringle at second base, Angus Ping on the hot corner at shortstop, Nick Dimmers, Jonathan Hall at left, Harry Mahoney in centre, and Tyler Dodd in right field. Michael Campbell to lead it off for the Tigers. Thanks for those that are tuning in at home. Let us know in the comments where you're watching it from. And fouls that one off for strike one. Cal Davies has been on the hill for many years for White Sox, and he's got that nice heavy fastball. Gets on you pretty quick. Rolls over on that on the right side, and that's the first out. Kurt Eden to the plate for the Tigers. Saw him off there, and that is a ground out to the pitcher. Three pitches, 2 outs now for Davies. Off to a hot start. Jackson McAlpine to the plate for the Tigers. The outside edge for strike one. Slider just off the plate there for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball back to the screen for strike two. Talking about Davies with that heavy fastball. That nice long arm action, that one looked like it snuck up on him there for strike two. Swing and a miss. That's strike three, and that is the third out. Quick innings there for White Sox. They lead 1-0 going into the second. Going into the top of the second, Jonathan Hall, White Sox left fielder, to lead it off. Adam gets that one over. Strike one. Good sign. See McAdam getting in front early in these counts. One ball, one strike. Fastball. A ground ball over to the third baseman. That is out number one for the Tigers. Angus Ping up to bat for the White Sox. One in the dirt for ball one. Angus Ping, the son of one of the Toronto legends, Brad Ping. Good pitch there. He's called a ball outside. 2 balls now on Ping. Strike one called. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 2 strikes now on Ping. See you, mate. Threw well.
Thanks, mate. I'll find the zone eventually.
See you, mate. Good pitch there. Ping fouls that one off to protect the plate. Two now on Ping. 1 out here in the second. He knocks that one over into left. Something out over the plate he could hit. And now have 1 out with a runner on first. Cal Davies to the plate. Ball 1 down and away. Runner's gone. Check swing. Play it 2. That one's gone through. Was a check swing, not sure if he went there. Two balls is the call. Curveball over for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Good pitch there, 2-2. Davies was not a fan of that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good location there, ball 3, counts full. 1 out with a runner at second. Ground ball on the right side to Norman. Makes the play. We have 2 out. Noah Wainwright to the plate. Catcher for White Sox. 2 out. Runner at third. In there for called strike 1. On ball, 1 strike. Fouls that one off down the left-hand side. One ball, 2 strikes. Good pitch there. It's away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One up. We have a full count. Ball 4. Wainwright draws the walk. We now have runners at first and third with 2 out. Tyler Dodd to the plate. Ground out to shortstop in his first at bat. Good lead over there at 1. Ooh. That one fouled back straight at me. Strike 1. Runner goes. Not contested. We now have runners at second and third with 2 out. Yeah, good pitch there. Strike 2 now on Dodd. Good pitch just off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. think Adam thrown quite a few pitches here in the second, hoping to get away without this run coming in. Another good off-speed pitch just off the plate. Counter's full. That one's crushed in the centre. There'll be a play at the plate if that runner comes. He doesn't. 1 run score for White Sox.
Yeah, that'd be good actually. Yeah, thanks.
Pringle up to bat now. This one hit on the right side. Norman makes the play. And that is the 3rd out. White Sox score another, makes it 2-0 going into the bottom of the second. Just want to give a shout out to RBI Australia. Go to rbiaustralia.com.au for all your baseball and softball needs. The great variety, also great price. Can't be beaten. rbiaustralia.com.au. Bottom of 2, Dylan McMaster up to bat for the Tigers. Let's hope the Tigers see some pitches here. I think Cal Davies may have thrown 4 or 5 pitches in that first. Ball 1. Gets that one over for a called strike 1, painting that outside edge. Slider off the plate, 2 balls and 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-2 now. Slider down. We have a full count here. That one a foul out of play. Full count. Davies has that little bit of a run into the right-hander with the fastball and that slider that goes away. Ground ball up the middle into a base hit in the centre. Good at bat there from Dylan McMasters. Gets their Tigers their first base runner for 2025. Dylan Wright up to the plate for the Tigers. Fastball up, ball one. Good lead over at first. Called strike one, 1 ball and 1 strike. Umpires today, Brian Sullivan behind the plate. And we have Mark Happy Gilmore out there in the field. One ball and 2 strikes. Other way around, 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Davies painting that outside edge with that fastball, getting that good run back in onto the plate. That one chinked into centre. Second hit of the innings. We now have runners at first and second with Matthew Hudson, the first baseman, up to the plate. Hudson was the DH in second grade. Had a couple of hard hit balls, a few RBIs. Change up got him. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Another change piece. It's going to act like a bunt. That'll work for Hudson. We now have runners at second and third. Hudson's brother Rhino up to the plate now. Ryan playing right field here for the Tigers. Sullivan throws that ball out after it's just been skewed. Oh, another change up. Called foul down the line. Missed by about a metre. Umpire Sullivan straight on top of that. Davies pumping these last 2 lefties with that change up. One ball, 1 strike. They come back with that change up on the outside, I would imagine here. Change up, 2 balls, 1 strike. Change up again over the top. We now have 2 balls, 2 strikes. What is it, second and third? Speed him in with a fastball. Fly out to the third baseman for the second out. Justin Norman to the plate for the Tigers. Looking to convert at least one of these runs. Ball 1. Over for a called strike, 1 ball and 1 strike. Talking to Coach Norman a few weeks back at training, and we believe this is his 15th year at the club. I must have just missed that outside edge. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 1 strike even. Change up, hit right side. Pringle makes a play for out number 3. Tigers do not convert. The score is White Sox 2, Toronto 0. Leading off for White Sox in the third, Nick Dimmers. Called strike 1. Dimmers had a hit to centre last at bat. One on 1. 2-1. Often you hear that sound in the background, an outboard heading up Stony Creek out the back of Waterboard. Three balls, 1 strike. Dimmers looked at that one, got a fastball up, went after it, fouled it off. Count is full here on Dimmers. Punches that one into right field for a base hit. Dimmers with 2. It gives White Sox their first runner here in the 3rd. Harry Mahoney to the plate. An RBI double in the 1st. Runner goes. Great throw there. Not in time. Runner is safe at second.
Yeah, I did too.
Swing and a miss. He liked the look of that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one's foul out into the cars.
Not bad, you missed the pass.
Good fastball, maybe just up on that outside edge. 2-2. Good pitch there. Full count here on Harry Mahoney. Strike 3 called. And that's the first out for the Tigers. Sam Ashby to the plate. Struck out his last at bat. And a fastball in. And foul that one off. 1 strike. Ashby right up the front of the box here. Crushes this right side. It is through. We're going to see a runner rounding home. There could be a play at the plate. Not in time. White Sox score another and make it 3 runs to 0. Jonathan Hall up now for White Sox. Foul, straight back. 1 strike. That one fouled off over the canteen side. Thanks to everyone tuning in at home. Hope you're enjoying the game. 2 strikes here on Hall. Swing and a miss. And that is out number 2 for White Sox. Angus Ping up now for White Sox, looking to convert this other run. White Sox have started out very consistent, scoring at least 1 run in the first 3 innings. Ping rips that one foul. One ball, 1 strike. That's out. 2 balls, 1 strike.
You knew I'd get there sooner or later.
Strike 2. 2-2 with 2 out and a runner on first. Ground ball right side. Hudson takes it himself for the 3rd out. White Sox score again. We move into the bottom of 3 and White Sox lead 3 runs to 0. Heading into the bottom of third, Jason McAdam up for the Tigers. Swing and a miss for strike one. Strike two called. McAdam hits this one in the centre and he makes a grab. Great catch there in centre field. Fly out Jason McAdam there, and we now come up with Michael Campbell to the plate. Change piece, and he goes right side. Cambo opens his account with a line drive into right field. Tigers now have runner at first with one out. Bullfeed to the plate. Campbell with a bit of speed at first. Gets a good lead over there. Ball one up. That is high. That one's up on the right side. Second baseman Pringle makes the catch, calls off everybody. That's out number two. Jackson McAlpine up to the plate for the Tigers. Runner goes, gets a good jump, good release from the catcher, not in time, safe at second. Good baseball there, Noah Wainwright got that away well, but just not in time there at second. And the runner goes again. And he is safe at third. You can tell it's the first game back for the season. I'm a bit slow on the camera there. I was pretty excited with Cambo jumping over there to third base. And that's a ball up. Two balls, one strike now for McAlpine. Tigers really need to convert this run. Curveball on that top part of the zone. Called strike two. Great pitch there. Strike three. It's the third out. Cal Davies produces another zero there for White Sox. White Sox lead after three. 3 runs to nil. Just want to thank rbiaustralia.com.au for their help and support this year, making these streams happen. Looks like we have a pitching change here for the Tigers. A few changes for the Tigers. Ryan Hudson coming in to pitch. McAdam is coming out, and Jackson Muldoon is coming in to play right field. Just looking at the comments here. Old Bandy in the comments. Good to see you at the game today, mate. Glad you can tune in at home. Looking good for you guys with a 3-run lead early in this game. Top of 4. Cal Davies up now for Whitesox. Ryan Hudson with a called strike 1. That one just out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Davies. That one just down. Davies ground out the right side in his 2nd inning. That one in the drink off foul. 2-2 now on Davies. Hudson gets his first strikeout of the day. That is the first out in the top of the 4th. Noah Wainwright up to the plate now. Noah drew a walk in his first at bat today. Fastball on the knees, called strike 1. One just out. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. change piece, fouled back. Hudson shaking off catcher. Bull feeding there a few times for that one. Wanted that one. One ball, two strikes. Watches that fastball sail away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Sorry, out number 2. Tyler Dodd coming up to the plate now in the top of the 4th with 2 out. Tyler's had a ground out and a base hit into centre his last at bat. Ball 1. On the edge, called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Tyler Dodd. Good pitch there, just off the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2 called. Made the adjustment, brought that one up a little. It's 3 strikeouts for White Sox, and that is the first time they haven't scored. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Tigers due up. White Sox lead 3 runs. Coming into the bottom of the 4th, Dylan McMaster up to bat for the Tigers. We have got a pitching change. Sam Winpenny is coming in to pitch for White Sox, and Cal Davies is staying in as DH.
my go-to ball.
Well, that's who I was querying actually. So
Yeah.
if they're going to talk to us.
Yeah, Kim.
First pitch in there. And we've got a fly out to left field to start off the inning. McMaster's heading after that first pitch. Dylan Wright up now. Wright had a safe hit in the first.
It was first ball fly to 7.
Ball one just outside. Two balls now. Correction, 1 ball and 1 strike. I was right the first time. Confused by Brian. It is 2 balls. Strike 1 called. 2 balls and 1 strike. Nice 12-6 curveball. That's the first one we've seen from Winpenny. Fouled it off. 2 balls and 2 strikes. One down, we have a full count. Ground ball to the shortstop, makes a play for out number 2. Matthew Hudson up to the plate. Now for the Tigers. Ground out to the pitcher last at bat. Change up down for ball 1. Hudson hits that one into left. That is out number 3. After 4 completed innings, White Sox lead 3 runs. Heading into the 5th. Corey Pringle up to the plate for Whitesox. Just want to thank our streaming sponsors, rbiaustralia.com.au. Go and check out their easy online shopping. Then with gear trusted by players and coaches. Gear up with the best, rbiaustralia.com.au. Strike one called on Pringle. Pringle's grounded out to third and also to second base so far today. Two strikes on Pringle. Change up down, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Just out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. One fouled out of play.
I'll show you where it is.
2-2 here on Pringle. Pringle crush this one out to centre. There's a base hit. Whitesox get their leading runner aboard. We now have Nick Dimmers to the plate. He's had 2 hits today. Dimmers shows sign of bunt, ball 1. Damo, you're at home, mate, missing out on one of those chicken burgers. Thanks for cheering on the Tigers at home, buddy. Runner breaks. Hudson does step off. And throws behind Norman there at second base. We now have Pringle at second with 0 out. Bit of a meeting at the mound. One ball on Dimmers here. That's another ball up, 2 balls. The big Works burger for Damo. I'm a big fan of the Works. Bobby was a bit flat out this morning on the barbecue. Slowed down a bit for him now. Might be able to watch a bit of the first grade up there. Of course, Bobby Porter, been in the club for at least 100 years. Been on the barbecue for at least 70 of them, I reckon. 3-0 here on Dimmers. Strike one called. 3-1. Ball 4. Runners at first and second now. 0 out. Harry Mahoney to the plate. Harry's had an RBI double and a KC so far today. Yeah, Tiger's looking for a ground ball here. Shows sign of bunt. Pulls back for ball 1. Hudson in a little at first base. McMaster is still back at third. Swing and a miss. Fastball up in the zone. He chases that. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking to see the short game here, I would think, from Holloway. One just out. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one over for called strike 2. 2-2 now on Mahoney. Good pitch from Hudson. That is ball down. Full count here. Runners at first and second. Ball 4. Whitesox have loaded bases, 0 out, and Sam Ashby to the plate. RBI single last at bat for Ashby. Wondering if Eden caught that last one, how close that would have been. Tigers infield playing in. Called strike 1. One ball and 1 strike. Big swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strike now. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 3. It's the first out for the Tigers. Jonathan Hall to the plate for White Sox. Tigers with the corners in and up the middle, playing back for that ground ball double. Fly ball up to the right side. Infield fly called. That is out number 2. Angus Ping to the plate now. Loaded bases, 2 out. Tigers need to get themselves out of trouble here, with White Sox leading 3-0. Ball 1 inside. Ground ball through into left field. 1 run come in. Not deep enough for any more. White Sox now lead 4 runs to 0. Cal Davies to the plate. What is that? Loaded bases. It's a ground ball to short. And I see a throw over to first base. Picked for out number 3. One run does score. We head into the bottom of the 5th. White Sox leading 4 runs to 0. Coming into the bottom of the 5th, Ryan Hudson up to the plate for the Tigers. Another change piece for strike one. Winpenny gets it out in front. Straight up to lead off this fifth inning. Another change up inside. Hudson goes swinging. 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Coach Norman to the plate. Grounded out to second base. He's last at bat.
Show what experience means, Normo.
On the edge for called strike 1. Fouled that one back. 2 strikes now on Norman. Winpenny pounding the zone again. Last 12-6. That is a great play by Winpenny. Makes it out at 1. Two out now. Jackson Muldoon getting his first grade debut at bat here. He's in for McAdam. There's his first hit. The first pitch he sees. Two out now, runner at first. Michael Campbell to the plate. Muldoon leads off first. Got a nice lead over there at 1. Campbell takes a high fastball for ball 1. Starting to get a few of the shadows coming over from the screen now. Takes ball 2. Always a little bit trickier later in the game hitting with those shadows. Runner goes. Fastball called on that outside edge. We now have 2 balls and 1 strike. With now a runner in scoring position. See if Campbell can produce a run here. Campbell drives on into left. He's going to hold him there at third. Good call from Norman. That one come firing in. Tigers now have runners at first and third with 2 out. It's 2 hits now for Campbell. Kurt Eden to the plate now. Ball down. Campbell gets a good jump on that ball in the dirt. Makes his way to second base. Tigers 2 runners in scoring position now. Ball 2. Strike 1 called. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now on Eden. Strike 2 called. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Oh, he punches this one straight to centre field. Absolutely crush it. And that is the 3rd out. Tigers do not produce. We now move into the top of the 6th with White Sox leading 4 runs. 2-0. Just want to give a couple of shout outs. Toronto Diggers, major sponsors of Toronto Tigers Baseball Club. Get down there and grab a meal after the game. Or check out what they have midweek. Always have some midweek specials on. Get out there and check out the sports bar. Have yourself a feed and grab yourself a drink. Tigers with a lot of work to do here. We move into the 6th. And Noah Wainwright leads it off for White Sox. And he takes a called strike 1. Wainwright's had a walk and a K so far today. In there for strike 2. And that's a KC to start off the inning. That's a 1 out. Now for the Tigers. White Sox, Tyler Dodd comes up to the plate. He's had a hit today. Yeah, Damo in the comment saying the sound's gone. I hope it's back, mate. It might have been just gone while I was talking to the umpire there, Mr. Gilmore. I did press mute. Hopefully it is back for you. Please let me know. Oh, broken bat there. Going to play. He makes a play, and that is out. Number 2. First bit of firewood for the season. Tyler Dodd gets sawn off there. Good to hear that sound is back, Damo. Yeah, I just had to press mute, mate. I had a few questions for the umpire. Called strike 1. Ground ball on the right side to second base. Makes a play. Quick innings there for the Tigers. Whitesox lead 4 runs to 0. Heading into the bottom of 6. Jackson McAlpine up to the plate for the Tigers. When Penny misses there, ball 1. There we go. He's got his first hit for the year. Got himself a knock into centre field. Tigers have their first runner on. Dylan McMaster to the plate. Good lead over there at first. Here's a throw to first base. Looks like my camera's moved a little. I will make a change in that inning. Middle of the innings, first base looks like it's a bit obstructed there with the camera. Ooh, big swing and a miss there. Got something he liked. Curveball up in the zone. Went chasing. Curveball up. Two balls and one strike. That one's up. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Tigers need something to happen in this inning. Meat of the order up. Called. Strike 2. Full count now. And that one's up. Ball 4. Runners at first and second now. Dylan Wright to the plate. Dylan had a hit in his first at bat. Tigers need him to produce here again for another. Both runners have a decent lead. Curveball in there for strike 1. Nice pitch right on the corner. Coach Norman throwing the signals on at third, and we got Rundle over there at first base today for the Tigers. Fouled that one back to the plate. Another curveball fouled away. Two strikes on the hitter. Runners go. Nice ball up the middle. So couldn't get the runner at second. Great hit and run there. We now have runners at second and third. Matthew Hudson to the plate. 1 out. Runners at second and third. This one crashed into centre left alley. We're going to score 2 here. Play at the plate. No play. Matthew Hudson with a knock. Scores 2. Ryan Hudson out to the plate. Hits this one. Ground ball, right side. They go to turn 2. Not in time for the second out. Gets the first one. Two outs now. Tigers do score 2 here in the 6th. Justin Norman to the plate. Norman right side, left side, sorry. And he's a 5-3. Tigers produce 2. We move into the top of the 7th with White Sox leading 4 runs to 2. Moving into the 7th. Ryan Hudson on the mound. Coach Norman takes himself out of the game. Benny Frost coming in for Norman. And then there will be a change, 9-4, 4-9. Jackson Muldoon into second base. And Benny Frost out there with the sun in right field. Dimmer's up to the plate. Takes ball 1. Dimmer's with 2 hits and a walk so far today. Fouls that one back. Matt Chat's in the comment. Good to see you in there, buddy. Been a okay game so far. 4-2 White Sox lead. Hudson with a curveball down. Happy birthday to Frosty. 17 today. Well, hopefully he can have a hit in his next at bat, mate. Oh, Dimmer's right on that one. Fouls that one back to the screen. 4 strike 2. Paints that outside edge. Fouls it off. Matt chat in the comments, shooting his last podcast with the Extra Base tonight. Make sure you go on, check it out, the Extra Base podcast on Facebook. All crushed. Into left field. And I did forget to fix that camera up in between innings. Have a little bit of that screenshot. I'm going to try to fix it here.
6 pictures, yes. What are you streaming it through?
I think I fixed it. Just want to check this angle to first base. Sort of fixed it. Make another adjustment in a minute. Called strike one. Harry Mahoney with a RBI double in the first. Long hold from Hudson. Gets that one in for strike one. One ball, two strikes. I can't count again. Probably should get myself a counter.
And my nursing infection control stuff. Those things on me because I washed it up.
That one punched into right field. Nope, second base, Jackson Muldoon. Thank God Coach Norman pulled himself out of the game. I don't think he would have got back for that one. One out with a runner on first. Sam Ashby to the plate. Sam's had a hit today and a few Ks. Dimmers with a good lead over at first. Here's a pick-off attempt, not in time. Pushes him back there. Move that camera just that little bit too far now. Runner goes. Throw not in time. Now we have a runner at second with one out. Oh, that one gets away from catcher Eden. Now a runner at third with one out. Talked last innings about those shadows coming around, making it harder for the hitters to see the ball, also the catchers and the umpires for that matter. Further it gets here in the game, a big swing and a miss there. Two balls, one strike now for Ashby. And that one's up for ball 3.
Ready, come on. Ready for me. Come on.
Ground ball across the third, makes the out. Runner holds. 2 out now with Jonathan Hall to the plate. That one fouled straight back. Strike 1. Hall's had a ground out, a K2 and a fly out. Innings 3 at bats today. That one's fouled back. Into the swamp. I wonder how many baseballs we lose each year in that swamp. Could be an interesting fact. Oh, that one ripped down third base line. Foul. Two strikes on the hitter now. Hudson shakes it off. He's looking for something filthy here. Change up. Gets away. No run. Scores. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Another fastball crushed foul. Been seeing a lot of breaking pitches from Hudson today. It's been a lot of change in fastball. Wouldn't mind seeing one here on that outside edge. Oh, and that one got him up and in. Yeah, there's a spare base there. Two out, runners at first and third. Angus Ping up to bat now. Ping's had a couple of hits with some RBIs today. Called struck 1. Damo commenting on how many balls go in that creek. He thinks there's less now that the grass in front is nice and trim. Just foul down that third base line. Having a look down there now, Damo, it is pretty trim, mate. Done a good job. Remember when the Tigers first got over here and that was all Lantana. So any foul balls that went in there were just gone. Two strikes now on Ping. Runners at first and third.
called a kid.
Foul straight back. Right on that one. A swing and a miss. And that's the third out. Tigers get out of that one with a 0. White Sox lead. 4 runs to 2. Bottom 7. Jackson Muldoon. Up to the plate for the Tigers. Had his first grade at bat. A few innings ago with a hit. He's only seen one pitch and he's opened himself up with a hit. He leads off here in the bottom of the 7th. Good take there. Ball just off the plate. Two balls now. Ground ball to shortstop. Muldoon with the first out. Two good at bats from Muldoon in his debut. Took 2 good pitches there. And a nice fastball to hit. Michael Campbell up now for the Tigers. Ball 1. It's a very quiet Toronto crowd here today. There is quite a few up in front of the canteen still. Another ball there. Campbell with 2 hits so far today, 2 from 3. That one is crushed centre right. Right fielder going back in the sun, makes a great catch for out number 2. Solid shot by Campbell. And that one going back to make that grab in the sun. Tigers down to their last out here in the 7th. Holloway calls time. Waving out there to his centre fielder. And that is it for Winpenny. He's pitched a great game. Get some changes in a second, but it looks like Harry Mahoney coming in to pitch, and I'm not sure who's coming in at this stage. I will let you know when I find out. Changes for White Sox. Harry Mahoney pitching, so he was at centre field. Coming into the game is Stanbridge at centre fielder. It's an 8-1, 1-8 swap, and Stanbridge will now hit for Davies. Kurt Eden coming up to bat for the Tigers with 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th. And that's ball 1 down. Ball 2, that's up and out. 2 balls now. Kurt Eden looking to do something here in the 7th for the Tigers. Ball 3. Sullivan's arm come up there. We thought it might have called it. 3-0. It's called strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike. One's down. Kurt Eden draws a walk. Right at first, Jackson McAlpine up now for the Tigers with 2 out. Ball 1, that's up. Yeah, it's a strike 1 called. 1 ball and 1 strike now for McAlpine. Wolf Eden getting decent lead over here at 1. Curveball, top of the zone, strike 2. That one fouled straight back. Norman asking if that one was catcher's interference. It was like ball. Ground ball to shortstop, a hard play there. Makes a play at second for the easy out. 3rd out for the Tigers. No runs scored. The score, Whitesox 4, Tigers 2. As we head All right, we head into the top of the 8th. New pitcher for the Tigers, Michael Campbell, comes on to pitch. It's like Ryan Hudson out in the centre. So straight 1 to 8, 8 to 1 change. Ball 1, this looks like Stanbridge in for Davies. Three balls now. Campbell gets that one over for strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Fouls that one off to the right side. Into the on-deck hitter. 3 and 2 now. Strike 3 call. The catcher drops it, goes back to the screen. Going to have a hard play from here. And he makes that play. Apologies, forgot to get the camera out there so that you can see the out at first. But drop K on that inside edge. Kurt Eden makes the play. And that's the first out for the White Sox here in the 8th. Noel Wainwright to the plate now. Fouls that one back. Looks like my cameras might have taken a hit too. We're a little bit offline again. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Fast ball away for ball 1. It's like Cambo's pulled out his pitcher's glove here for this one in the 8th. Curveball or a slide piece just off 2-2 now. Have a full count. That one's definitely in the creek. Damo, you will not be getting that one back, mate. That's right in the middle. Count is full. Ground ball back to Campbell, makes a play, makes that look easy for the second out. 2 outs now, and Tyler Dodd to the plate. Curveball just off the plate for ball 1. Foul ball off to the right side. Meat of the order coming up for the Tigers when we move into the bottom part of this inning. Two balls, one strike now. This one off to the right side. Muldoon makes the catch for out number 3. So we move into the bottom of the 8th. White Sox lead 4 runs to 2. As we move into the bottom of the 8th, Dylan McMaster up for the Tigers. Dylan had a hit in his first at bat and a walk in his last at bat. Tigers really need to produce something here moving forward.
When you do 2 games,
It's doing the stats, doing the, I end up on the wrong side, which is the right side.
I've always left the stats because I just find there's just too much, and somewhere through the game I lose track because people can't ask us questions or all sorts of shit. So I've always just done the stats when I get home.
Oh, have you?
Gets that one over for strike 1. And that one's up. Big swing and a miss there. On ball, 2 strikes now on McMaster's.
So I felt comfortable saying be fine, it's all right. I can safely say that to this
You can. It's all right.
Breaking ball, a swing and a miss for strike 3. It's a first out for the Tigers. Dylan Wright to the plate. Curveball at the top of the zone for strike 1. Wright's had one hit today. On the outside edge, call strike 2. Curveball keeps him alive, fouls that one off.
Work hard here, boys. Come on. Come on, mate. Let's go.
Hit this one hard, but it is straight up to right fielder. He makes the catch. Out number 2. Matthew Hudson up to bat now for the Tigers. 2 RBI single. And his last at bat. Curveball on the outside edge for strike 1. Ball 1 down. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Hudson. Hudson got a curveball up and he drives that one into centre field. That's his second hit for the day. Right on first now, Ryan Hudson up to the plate. 2 out. It's a fastball down and away for ball 1. Bit of activity in the bullpen for the Tigers. Looks like Dylan Wright over there. Righto fouls on off into the canteen. Curveball up and out. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Oh, sounds like he might have broken that bat. Hasn't checked. Checks it now, 2-2. Hudson knocks one into centre for a base hit. Oh, a bit of an error there. At centre, pushes Matthew Hudson to third. Ryan Hudson stays at first. Runners at first and third. Now, 2 out, and the birthday boy, Benny Frost, comes up to bat. Love to see Benny Frost with an RBI hit here for his birthday. Let's see what he can do. Otherwise, coming out now for a mound visit. Two outs here. Runners at first and third. Good opportunity here for the Tigers. Gets that one over for a strike one. Well, he's thrown out at second. Tigers leave. A runner at third. And Benny Frost will come back out to hit in the ninth. Some changes here for the Tigers in the ninth. White Sox leading 4 runs to 2 in the ninth inning. Pitching change. We've got 1 to 8, so Cambo going to centre field. Ryan Hudson 8 to 7 going over to left fielder, and left fielder Dylan Wright coming in to pitch. Those shadows completely gone here. Now at waterboard. Sun behind the trees as we go in the ninth. Pringle up for White Sox. Pringle, Dimmers, Mahoney, Ashby. And these guys looking to produce another run here for these guys to extend their lead. Tigers will have one more chance in the ninth. Ball one. And he gets his first strike in there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fly out on the left side to the shortstop. Out number 1. Dimmer's to bat now. He's had 3 hits today. Ground ball to third. Throw in the dirt. Hudson takes that one off his knees. We have a runner aboard with 1 out here in the 9th. Harold Mahoney to the plate. Ball 1 down, apparently. Good pitch there. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And he's had 1 hit today. Doing a great job out there on the mound. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Right, shaking off Eden here. Finds what he wants. Runner goes. Hit right side. Gets through. Runner's rounding. Going to be a play at the plate. Good relay throw there from Jackson Muldoon to the plate. Not in time. And they score here in the 9th. Ashby to the plate. Swing and a miss. One out. Runner at second. Sawed off there. Foul ball out into the crowd. Just missed the kids. Well, that one gets away from the catcher. One ball, two strikes. Thought that might have got him on the foot. Fouled off. Good hacks here from Ashby. Right attacking the plate. Thanks to everyone that is tuning in at home. Hope you can get to a home game soon and get a chicken burger from the Waterboard canteen. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Two out with Hall up to the plate. Whitesox down to their last out in the top of the ninth. They're leading 5 runs to 2. Ball one. Digs back with a fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. One just down. Right, getting a fair bit of run on that fastball. Good pitch there from Dylan Wright on the edge. 2-2 now on Hall. That one gets away from the catcher. There is going to be play at the plate. Safe. The White Sox produce again and make it 6 runs to 2. Full count now on Hall. Ball 4. Get the old camera smashed again. Angus Ping to the plate. Good throw by Eden, not in time. Stolen base. Have White Sox leading 6 runs to 2. A runner in scoring position. Bandy, this is top of the 9, mate. Good pitch there, the bottom part of the zone. Strike 1. Ping has had a few hits today. Oh, that one smashed straight back to Dylan Wright. And there's going to be a wild throw there, and the runners are going to come in to score. That one smashed straight back to the pitcher.
Scores, we've got McMurray for Stanbridge.
White Sox now lead 7 runs to 2 in the top of the ninth. McMurray in for Stanbridge. Takes called strike one. Called strike two. We have one at the bottom and one at the top of the zone.
No, because he kept coming back. So he just said, yeah, 7. Yeah. He went to 6.
Calls time and steps out. His umpire is calling 1 and 1. It should be 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and that ends it for White Sox in the ninth. White Sox score 2. They now lead 7 runs to 2. Pitching change here for White Sox. Dimmer's on the mound. Harry Mahoney out to centre. Ball 1. Tigers down to their last 3 chances here. Good swing there by Benny Frost. Fouls that one out on the right-hand side. Out of play.
Yeah, mate, right there, here you go. Ready, Frosty.
Check swing. No, he didn't. 2 balls, 1 strike on Frost.
Yeah, Frosty.
Ground ball over to short. And that's the first out. Jackson Muldoon up. He's 1 for 1. 1 for 2, sorry. In his first grade outing here. Curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled, straight back. One and one here. Leaves that curveball up. Leaves that one up and out. Ball 4, Tigers get a runner on. Michael Campbell coming up to the plate. He's had 2 hits from 4 at-bats today.
Hey, lad, he goes, yeah? Yeah, Campbell!
Runner goes. Throw. Looked like it was on time. Didn't get the play made. Runner now at second. 1 out here for the Tigers. Leaves that one up. It's like catcher got mixed up there. Crossed him up. Intentional walk.
One more pitch to his scout, please.
Tigers now have runners at first and second with 1 out. Runner goes. Jackson Muldoon safe at third. One ball on the hitter. Runner goes. 2 balls now. Dimmer's not happy with the call of that one. Not a good time to be playing around with this when they're up 7 runs to 2. Ball 3. He takes strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike now on Eden. Takes a called strike 2. Counts full. Ground ball over to the left side. Counts full, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Fly ball right side, not going to be deep enough. Out number 2. Jackson McAlpine to the plate with the Tigers' last chance. Strike 1 called. Curveball fouled off, strike 2. Tigers down to their final strike. Ball 1 up. That one's fouled. Ground ball over to our third baseman, and he makes the play, and that is the final out of the game. Tigers go down there 7 runs to 2 in the first game of the 2025 season. I would like to thank each and every one of you that has chimed in